He using the power of his bread and influence, and not everybody both win. Now, if that's something that you want to exchange, that's a transaction. It's a transaction. It's a transaction. If that's what you want to use to get what you get, I use what I got to get what I get. And we mutually agree to it. That's a transaction, bro. I'm not mad at Joy, bro. I'll be honest with me. I'm not mad at Joy. Joy, do your thing, bro. That's why I'm glad she went back to work and act like ain't nothing happened. Be player about it. Don't say nothing. Go over, be player.
The one thing that
G, let go. All my niggas riding gas tank on full. We be fresh than a bitch, your bitch might get pulled. I ain't got time for the bull. I ain't got time for the bull. Okay, all my niggas riding gas tank on full. We be fresh than a bitch, your bitch might get pulled. If you see us in the streets, no talking, let's go.
Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Riley, aka Riley the Great, along with the militant, millennial, young Sir Tony D, and the abominable snowman. Oh, light skin.
Snowman.
This man said snowman, huh?
Jeezy. You're now tuned in to another episode of the Millennial Mayhem podcast. I said that out of order.
you just butchered that whole. That's 2 straight weeks you done butchered it.
No, bro. I
don't know why you as a host.
I don't know. Might need to get replaced, man, because I'm butchering my own intro, bro. I've been doing that for almost 2 years. Still butchering that mother. That is what it is. I'm gonna get better at it. You know, just a little rusty. A lot of stuff was going on today, man. I had a lot of things I had to do today. This morning, had to return that couch. Had to put that little bitty couch that I bought off of Amazon. Had to put that back in the boxes, and I forgot how I put them in the box. How I got it out the box, so I had to figure out how to put it back in the box where all the parts and pieces fit. And so it took me about 30-40 minutes just to figure out how to Lego piece that mug together like a puzzle to get it back into the boxes. So finally done that.
You're an engineer. You figured it out.
I did. I figured it out. But shit, I didn't get it back. So Amazon's supposed to come pick it up today.
Okay.
And by the time they got here, so when they called, I didn't answer because I missed it. And then when it was supposed to be here, I didn't have everything in the box yet. So I missed all that crap. So I had to reschedule them to come pick it up in a couple of days. But I finally got that worked out. So it's all in the box in the front room. But before then, it was sitting in my room because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So that was my day today.
Yeah, all that to say, nobody cares. If you butcher the intro again, YouTube, we gonna be hosting auditions for a new host.
Yeah, get him in here. We need a fourth, man. Let me sit off and spit out my opinions on things without having to jump from subject to subject and all that stuff. I'll take it. Let's go. Let's do some interviews. Let's get a woman on this mug. Let's get a woman to moderate.
That'd be live. Like Cam and Mace.
yeah. Get them. Shoot, you know who would be my top talent that I want on this mug? It'll be Sharon.
The host.
Yeah. But she don't be want to be on.
She camera shine shit, bro.
Hey man, she the new freestyle queen. She might 2025 might be the year for her.
It might be her year. Might be. You know what I'm saying? Have a moment to get some stuff off her chest. Let everybody know how she feel about stuff, man. Hey, I'm with it. 2025, we're gonna get on this show. Oh, and 2025, we're gonna get Ro on the show too. I told Ro, get on this mug. Huh? You said what?
Ro.
Yeah, we're gonna get on this mug too. Yeah. But moving on, man. Like that boy Tony say, it's another beautiful day in Zamunda. We're gonna get back to how we used to do stuff. Look at your son Cam in the back. Boy, he walked by with his finger up to his lips like, don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing, man. Hey, but what's good though, fellas? What's going down with y'all, man?
Man, first I just want us to acknowledge what's going on in California and just say prayers for everybody in California that's experiencing the things that they're experiencing right now as far as that fire goes, man. Yeah. Definitely wanted to take some time to prayers for them.
Natural disasters are always tough. Yeah. Always. So praying for them. Try to support whatever you can, man. For those that can, try to do something.
Yeah, they're going through a very, very tough time. And not to mention that some of the insurance companies have dropped their policies regarding
Yeah,
fire damage and whatnot. So a lot of families going to be asked out, to say the least, and they're going to need as much help as they can. So I'm with you, Ray. Let's see. Let's pray for them, and if we can help, like Tony said, man, let's help them the best way we can. Because
so,
Yeah,
well,
man. Folks
pray.
better look at their insurance policies here in Houston while
yeah,
you playing because
So
yeah.
I got a question, bro. How does that happen, man? That they just drop like that?
well, it is not that it just happened. It's been going on.
Yeah.
California has had an insurance crisis for forever, man. Some people like, whereas it's too expensive, they just say, you know what, I'm gonna take a chance, and then a lot of them, are actually getting non-renewed. I mean, they have the power to say that they losing money just like everybody else needs coverage for their homes. It's
Right.
like people want the insurance company to do it, but the insurance company and the government have to work together in California, and they haven't been. The government's putting regulations to handcuff the insurance companies towards like increasing premiums because they have more costs. I mean, it don't make sense the places that we build houses sometimes, and this we just keep building more and building more and building more. Those places that are getting messed up right now houses are not supposed to even be there,
Oh,
but they're there, and then we just keep building more. And so like whereas like one disaster in Harvey may have destroyed a number of homes.
Mhm.
Well, it's been 5 years since Harvey. If you look around Houston, it's so much new construction going up. So where the cost of Harvey was one thing, the cost of Barrel looked different because we have more construction there, so
Right.
it can
Right.
do more damage. So
Understood. Understood.
it's man, it's tough, man. People, that's why I tell people, look at your policy if you don't do nothing else.
look at your
Yeah.
policy. And another thing that I noticed about what's happening over there in not Louisiana, but LA, California, is the materials that they're using to build those houses. Um, Down here in Houston, it's not uncommon to see a four brick wall house where
Mm-hmm.
it just have the panels in the back, like the wood panels in the back. But for the
Mm-hmm.
most part, you'll see brick in the front, brick on the side, and in some cases brick on all four sides. But a
Yeah.
lot of those houses that we saw that were burnt up out there, the only thing that was brick was the damn chimney.
Hmm.
So when you see the damage that came through, the only structure that's still standing is the chimney. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? So I don't know what kind of deal they have with the construction guys and how they are actually putting these homes together. But that's something to take into account too, because some people, I saw one couple, I forgot their names, but their house was the only house on the block that had
That didn't
no
burn.
damage.
Yeah.
They had a
I
lot of
saw that. I saw
fire
that.
resistant stuff. Their roof was made of metal instead of wood. They had fire resistant roofing. They had a lot of things, like they had a cement barrier around their homes, which cement is kind of hard for fire to conduct and keep the fire
Yeah.
going on cement. So they had a lot of things in place to where they protected their homes in comparison to some of the other homes on that block. And like I said, on that block, their home was the only home
Only one.
that stood the test
Yeah.
of that.
Most people don't build homes though to stand the test of anything. You build homes for the look of it. I mean, in that neighborhood at least,
Yeah,
those are
yeah,
high dollar
Yeah.
homes.
yeah,
They all about the look. I mean,
yeah.
they should build for protection, but uh,
Yeah, yeah. It's it's Hollywood.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
about the aesthetics. They
yeah.
even said that
Yeah.
the guy that won the highest lottery amount
Hmm.
ever, I forgot his name, but he won like a 2 billion or something like that. He had a
Yeah.
house that was worth about 3 million that was off the coast, and that mud burnt to shreds on the coast.
Dang.
Like you buy a body of water,
I
and
don't, I don't be understand. That's my thing, bro. I don't be understanding how these boys like. It's so much water by them. I don't understand how they can't. Somebody should have been smart enough to figure out how to get some water irrigation, some kind of system involved. I hate my phone to do that. Some kind of irrigation system to get it involved to where they got a lot more water to go ahead and you know put fires out
Handle
when they
situations like
happen.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I never understand it. I'm like, bro, it's like if stuff caught on fire in Galveston or in Houston or in Pearland. Like, bro, we right by a body of water. Like, how can that be?
so I saw that there's
I,
a rich couple that owns a lot of the water reservoirs and all the rest of that good stuff in LA in particular, and conspiracy theorists saying that they're withholding access to it to to put out the flames and blah blah blah. I don't know how valid that is. We don't live in LA. We deal with high winds and massive amounts of rain. So
Yeah,
those are the
flooding.
disasters that
Yeah,
we're accustomed to. But when it comes to
Wildfire's not one.
wildfires, is
yeah,
just not our. And oh man,
we
I,
never have to look for water.
yeah,
yeah,
we know
yeah.
exactly
We're
where it
looking
is.
for higher ground.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up.
Hey, never been no drought. It never rained in Southern California. That was an actual song. They
Yeah.
Yeah,
tell me. Nah, it always rains in Houston. Rain,
Yeah.
sleet, snow, hot, heat, cold, 32, 32 one day, 65 the
yeah,
next, then
yeah.
92 the next day after that, then back to 28.
Yeah.
It's crazy out
Everybody
here.
see.
But
But
uh,
yeah,
but to get back to the point though, man, prayers up for everybody out there, and I hope everybody gets the help that they need.
indeed.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
On a lighter note,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
my
Yeah.
boys, my boys got that dub yesterday.
yeah.
Made Justin Herbert look weak.
Made him look ass juice.
And that boy,
Juice
that boy was out
Johnson.
there. Man, I knew it. I was like, oh, once he threw that first pick, I was like, oh yeah, he gonna keep messing up because that was a dumb throw in the beginning. But
Yeah,
some of them picks
yeah.
wasn't his fault. But regardless, I'm like, bro, nah, you throw one pick against the Texans, you just about done, bro.
I knew it was game time when they interviewed D'Amico and asked him the key to the game. And he said the key to the game is our defensive line versus their offensive line. I
Yep.
said, oh,
Yep.
we beat them in the
Oh
trenches,
yeah,
it's over with.
Yep.
oh
D'Amico
yeah,
already know what the focus is. They go, yeah. And
Yep.
that's what they did. Got after that boy
Yep.
yeah.
from the jump. From the
I knew
jump.
it. Once the boys kicked them 2 field goals, I was like, oh yeah, I didn't score no touchdowns.
Oh yeah, after two mistakes, yeah. They
Yeah,
should
I'm
have
like, oh,
scored the
that's
touchdown.
it. That's
Yeah.
it. You boys ain't. I will say that boy, lad McConkey,
Yeah.
whew,
Yeah, he
that little
legit.
rookie receiver from Georgia. That boy, hey, that boy just get open.
Yeah,
I
he
don't know
legit.
how, but he just get open.
I don't care. McConkey, he had one big play, and he had a big play
He
when the
had
game
like 6
was in.
catches.
Yeah, but hold on,
He
see,
had
you
one
take
big
away.
play.
Hold on, wait. But you take away the one catch for 86 yards and the TD. He still had over 100 yards without that.
How many, how
So
many, how many, how many yards he had total? 200
like
yards?
like 190 or 180 something. Like he
Yeah.
was still killing, bro. You
Oh,
tripping.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I had him on
I don't
pick
remember.
six. He killed.
Yeah, he was killing my guy.
I don't remember that because
I had him and Nico.
it didn't stand out to me because they wasn't getting no buckets.
Yeah,
So
nah, now that for sure. Yeah. But he was getting open though. Like he
I
was just
mean, yeah, he
open.
can, man. But, I don't care. Because I knew we weren't gonna let him beat us. If anybody's gonna beat us, it had to be Herbert, and Herbert got to go out there and put on a phenomenal performance in order to beat
He
our defense,
can't.
and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
couldn't. But
He can't.
the thing that man, all jokes aside about the Texans or whatnot, CJ Stroud was the one that
From
had
turn-
me worried. Herbert didn't have me scared. I was never scared of Herbert. I was never
Mm-mm.
scared of their defense. I was never scared of anything that they had that can hurt us. It was just us. I'm looking
Yeah.
at us. Like CJ Stroud, bruh, been
that first quarter.
himself.
Yeah.
First couple quarters, man, he looked a little antsy. Mechie dropped him. Hey, Mechie come out fumble on the first play,
Yeah,
man.
man.
It's just
That hurt. That hurt.
oh gosh, bro.
That
I was
hurt.
like, not all. Oh, man, we're going through this shit all over again. He come back. He throw that rainbow Russell Wilson pick all to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was a lot of stuff that wasn't going well at the beginning. But kudos to him for bouncing back and getting it straight and not crying and doing all that other crap and looking at because I get tired of seeing him looking at that damn iPad. Man, get off that iPad and just play football, man. You look at that iPad every time you do something wrong. That iPad ain't helping you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and figure it out. Figure it out on the fly. Peep the game. And you know what? This game here, man, I saw a whole lot of things that were different in them. They were doing some motion. There was a lot of motion in the offense. He was pointing out where he wanted people to go. I wasn't really seeing that in him before.
One thing that I liked more than anything other than that, my boy used his 2 feet.
And got up out of
Yeah.
I'm like, bro,
he can't slide to save his life, but he used his 2 feet.
Nah, he can't. But I'm just like, my guy, like it's not like you like you Eli Manning. It's not like you Peyton Manning. You can't you're not athletic. Like, bro, you can move. Like sometimes you got to use your feet, get up out of dodge, and keep the drive going.
Yeah.
And shout out to CB1 fam. Stingley, I got everything locked.
Yeah. He definitely
Stingley got everything locked, bro. Like
definitely.
that's one thing I do like about the Texas defense. Well, our DBs for sure. Hey, them boys gonna catch some picks.
Yeah, he got beat on that one pick. Luckily, Herbert underthrew it.
Well, he was playing trail technique. But one good thing about Stingley is that boy run a 4.3, so he ain't never really
out of the play. Yeah,
yeah. I tell you,
He definitely looked tired after that second pick. Like he got caught. He got caught at that second pick. Like he was winded, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, bro. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to have a little bit more speed than that. You catch a pick that clean, you supposed to go get that. You know what I'm saying? Go get
man. But I think didn't Herbert dive at his legs or something? I think that jumping over him kind of took a little out of him. But yeah, he should have picked 6 that bad boy.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them Texans, man. We got the dub. We're waiting. Well, no, we know we're playing
Chiefs.
We gotta get prepared for that. We recorded the day last time we played the Chiefs. We recorded that day, and I don't know if y'all, if you guys watch us, the guys who watch us. After that episode, I was a little upset at the beginning because we were getting cooked ball. So hopefully this time we got a better, better understanding of the offense. We can get to them, man, and get them up out of there, bro. Because I'm getting tired of being disappointed by the Kansas City Chiefs, bro. Get these boys up out of there, man. Straight up, man. Let's not play. Let's go, Daniel Hunter. Let's go.
This is the year to do it.
This is the year to do it. We are an unpredictable, wild team, man. We can go up and go and have a crazy game, and we can have a stupid bad down game. This is the time for us to have a crazy, wild 5-sack, 2 picks, everything rolling on all cylinders game. This is the game we got to do it against these guys, man, because these guys do not lose, and they make you pay for mistakes. No mistakes. Play a clean game. Get the dub.
It's CJ, man.
It's CJ.
It's CJ.
Come on, light skin. Come on, dog.
It's CJ.
We believe in you, like Broussard be saying on the Bud list. We believe in you, dog.
I think they're gonna be. I think they'll win by 4 points.
I'm not predicting that.
4 points. I think, but this is my thing. I think we'll finally get that last defensive stop or defensive stand or turnover on Kansas City last drive.
Well,
I think they'll have an opportunity, and I think our defense will step up and get that one last stop.
Well, we're gonna see. Moving on, man. Y'all saw what Meta and Amazon did with the DEI programs, huh?
Yeah, you knew that was coming.
See ya.
Gone.
You knew that was coming.
Soon as he got in office. Bye-bye.
Yeah, you knew that was coming.
Mm-hmm.
And we
Yeah,
had
I
a
can't. I ain't got nothing else to say. Like, knew that was coming. Finna get rid of all the DEI stuff.
how you feel about it?
I don't necessarily like it. It's going, man. Look, I don't like getting rid of none of the DEI. It's crazy as it is in the year 2024, 25 now. It's still needed. It's still needed. If they felt like it wasn't an issue, then they just would have left it alone because they are needed. We black people still need their spaces to operate because people still don't understand. A lot of people still don't understand cultural. We need it. It's just not us.
Yes,
It's
I'm
just not
saying
black
it
folks.
ain't just black folks. When the DEI programs were initially started, it was based off of the efforts of black folks and what we were going through in this country.
Right. Not us.
Now those efforts are completely saturated, but not only our issues, but the issues of a lot of other demographics of people, which include
Yep.
transgenders, uh, uh, Asians, um, lesbians. It's
Everybody.
people from the Middle Eastern folks. It's just a lot of things that have come into that big conglomerate when it comes to DEI, to where I think it's in the eyes of a lot of people, or the antithesis of that movement. It's super saturated, and when it becomes super saturated to certain people, they find it unnecessary. Now it's like, now you're doing too much. Now your cup is runneth over, and now you're spilling into the fire. Now let's bring this water down. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that's what it is right now. So that's why they're killing all these programs, even though these programs were beneficial, and how the means of them starting was very, very much so significant to not only to the future, but to the people that actually initiated or put on those fights for us at the beginning. But I mean, somewhere along the line, the message has been lost, because especially when we're talking about you have the right to go to a certain bathroom, or I got to call a man that transitioned, I got to call him a them or they. It starts to become comical, to a sense, to certain people. Not saying it's comical
Mm-hmm.
to me, but it starts becoming comical. Like, all right, you didn't turn this shit into a joke. Now let me just get rid of it. It's a joke now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, everybody call all that stuff woke and stuff. Like, when we were saying woke when we was kids, woke had an entirely different meaning.
Yeah, they
Now,
hijacked
now
that.
they woke us, they saturated to where we don't even think that means anything anymore. Woke means something else totally different than what we thought it meant at first. So that's my thoughts on it, and we're gonna see how it play out, man. They're trying to. I'm hoping that when you. So now that all these programs are gone, which I highly doubt, but I'm hoping that it amplifies, people, the fact that people are getting these jobs and these opportunities based on the merit of their capabilities and their accomplishments. But there are going to be some scenarios where somebody's going to stick with or go with somebody else because of this, because of that, or because of this, because of that, because they're in a position of power to help somebody out. Or you went to A&M, I went to A&M, I'm gonna do that for you. It's gonna be a lot of stuff like that. It's gonna always be like that, and we're gonna have to work it out and just figure it out on our own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here we
Yeah.
go with Speed Demon in the back.
Man, things are people shutting down. Everybody look rough. Yeah, man, that DEI, like you said, it's a lot to keep. It's a lot to keep up with. It's like like you said, how it started first was cool, but now it's just like way too many things to keep up with, and then everybody wanted to happen instantly, and it's just it would create, or it's gonna create more issues than it is good when you
You
could
think
just
so?
do it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could just do it. You don't have to like. I mean, people need to have a conversation, and if they're gonna have a conversation, you're gonna have it. Whether it's gonna be the DEI portion of it, like I said, is just I feel like it's gonna get too complicated. I think you need some aspects of it. I'm speaking totally ignorantly. But outside of what we talked about on the initial episode about DEI, I don't know anything. I don't pay attention to it. But I do think some portions. I feel like some portions of it are needed, but the overall theme of it is just too much now.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I say give it about a year. We'll see where we stand collectively as an American society of how much it was truly needed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We gonna see, bruh. We gonna see. You know that DEI, you know that DEI didn't get Joy Taylor a job. you know, you know, got, you know,
Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly,
you know what allegedly got Joy
allegedly.
Taylor that job? What she, you know what I'm saying? How she got down in the privacy of, you know what I'm saying, exclusive areas. You feel me?
That
So,
honey skin, that honey skin, and them big old.
you know what I'm saying? That's the word on the street. That's not something that we are reporting in
Allegedly. That's what I
fact.
say
Right,
allegedly.
right,
That is the
right.
word on the street. That Joy
Yeah,
Taylor was out there, you know what I'm saying, doing her thing to move up in the ranks.
yeah.
She was included in a lawsuit that was filed on, I think, Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The lawsuit was on Skip. Well, it was Skip and the other guy too. Here,
Yeah.
it was Skip and the other guy. The other guy was her boss too. He apparently touched her inappropriately. Um,
Which was the stylist.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a stylist that got touched inappropriately.
And so she's the one that's so the
Allegedly.
stylist allegedly
that's
was,
who started it. Yeah,
yeah,
that's who
that's the
started it. The
story.
stylist started it.
The stylist started a lawsuit when she named a lot of names and was basically singing like a canary about everything that was happening in the underbelly of FS1 within the past few years. One thing that she did mention was that Skip Bayless offered 1.5 million to take a dine in the sack for some tail. She also said that Joy Taylor was allegedly getting close to a lot of to a few guys in the higher ups to move up in the ranks in regards to her own show and things like that. Um, they also said that she was knocking down Emmanuel Acho too, which was her
Yeah.
co-star
Yeah.
on one of the shows that they also did with what's the running back that used to play for the Eagles?
Shady McCoy.
Shady McCord. So they out there getting around out there at FS1. And so
You know what, man? I hated that they were even involved. I like the stylists involving other people. Like, bro, we ain't even know that business. Cause honestly, I mean, we all leaning on 40, bro. We know people get around in the workplace, man. This is not uncommon. Like this happens like at multiple spots. People mess around at work. Like people mess around to move up. Like it don't I understand like well, maybe for her story to be straight, she need to implicate them folks, but man, this ain't nothing new under the sun, bro. Ain't
She
nothing new
got
under the sun.
she got that. The crazy part is that she got fired, and then when she got fired, she scorched earth. She
Yeah.
started telling about everybody. That's the part that that's the part that I don't like in stories like this is like first of all, ain't nobody, it don't sound like anybody got hurt. You know what I mean? It sounded
Yeah.
like she waited until if she would, well, if she would have never got fired, then we would never have heard the story,
Right.
right?
We'd have never known.
Until she retired and she was ready to write her book. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Then she was gonna get something out of it, so then we was gonna get a story for it. That's the big part about this that I don't like, because the rest of it, just like you said, it seemed normal, man. It's
Yeah, like
like, why you
who don't know?
mad?
Like now, no. Hold on, hold on. There is one part of the story that is unnormal, bro. $1.5 million. I'm sorry, bro. I ain't met nobody. I've never placed my eyes on anybody in movies, rap videos, real life, whatever. I've never met anybody that I think is worth $1.5 million to smash. I
Tony,
do.
you would have to pick one from over here, and then it'd be one from over here, and then probably one from over here, and then one from over there, probably equaling up to about 27 of them combined, then maybe we could do the 1.5. I don't know.
Bro,
I don't have
you got to do too
1.5.
much, bro. Like 1.5, I was like, dang, Skip. Like,
And
really, bro?
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
saw what Stephen A said. Stephen A
yeah,
said,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've known Skip Bayless for a long time. He's one of the most frugal men I've ever met in my life. Not to say that,
Mhm.
some things can just be deemed necessarily untrue, but
Right.
my mans don't like spending money on nothing. But they're gonna
Yeah, he
spend
said his biggest.
1.5. You know what I'm saying? 1.5
No,
Yeah.
that's
on the cat.
insane,
On the
bro. That is
cat.
insane. That
Yeah.
boy gonna
He's
cause inflation.
You know what I'm saying? This boy, he don't drink. I'm saying he don't drink, he don't smoke, he don't do nothing. He runs 8 miles a day or some craziness, and he drinks Diet Mountain Dew.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't
Like,
see. I
yeah.
mean,
I
I ain't
don't
seen.
believe it, but that's just a wild thing. Like, I don't believe it. Of course, it's all, allegations, but God, dog, like, dog, 1.5, bro, from one of the most, like, only thing that I can physically see him buying is a bunch of J's. Like, he always showcasing them.
Yeah,
He
I mean,
always
yeah.
showcasing different
What you
J's,
mean?
but God, dog, like,
What you mean that?
1.5 million, bro. Do you know what you can do with that?
I mean, come on, let's be honest, bro. 1.5, was that his first offer? That's a strong first offer. Like, I I need to talk to her and figure out how she said no. Cause my
Man,
man just walked in the room and said 1.5. I seen her. I ain't okay, I ain't talking about her, like, but I seen her. If Skip came in there on the 1.5 tip, I
bro.
mean, I cool.
Yeah.
And
It's like,
from what I heard, that's what she stands to gain from this lawsuit is 1.5 or something like that.
Yeah.
I want what was promised to me.
That's what it seemed like.
I want what was
I
promised
want
to
what you
me,
what you was
bro.
telling me you gonna give me from the jump. Know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
That's
man.
crazy.
Yeah,
Like
bro. So,
dog. Yeah, man.
so
That was pretty wild, man.
That's crazy. The really wild part is, I mean, the other wild part is she, she mad at Joy. Why she bringing Joy in it though? That's what I'm
That's what I was
like.
saying. Like maybe she had to include it to like have like paint the whole narrative behind everything that was going on. But I'm like, bro, we did not need to know that she's allegedly smashing all these people to move up, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, I didn't understand that until all these dudes online, like, trying to go off on, like, relax, bro. Because, truth be told, you still try to smash your Mary Joy if she gave you the time of day. Let's stop with the foolish behavior that some of these cats was doing, bro. Hey, oh man, she ain't nothing but a hoe and this, and I'm like, man, relax,
so I
bro.
don't understand. Like I saw a lot of it. I don't understand why people are coming at Joy so with such ferocity.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
why do you? I don't care. I don't. I'm not gonna judge, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people use what they have to get to where they want to be. You know what I'm saying? And we might not agree with how they do it, uh, but this is something that they do. And as long as it's not hurting anybody or if it's not illegal, it might be frowned upon in the office as far as their
yeah,
conduct policies. You know what I'm saying? That might be an issue within that framework. But as far as the society goes, they're not breaking any laws. She's not breaking any laws by flirting with the higher ups. This is that type of behavior is behavior that all the red pill mofos talk about women doing. That's why I hate, you know what I'm saying, when even with them, when they bring up situations like this, they start chastising the woman, but they tell you that women act like that. They act like that when it comes to men in a position of power. She
right,
but she understands her power too, because she has the power of the P. So she
right.
using the power of the P. He using the power of his bread and influence, and not everybody both win. Now, if that's something that you want to exchange, that's a transaction. It's a transaction.
That's
It's a transaction. If that's what you want to
Facts.
use to get what you get,
yeah.
and I use what I got to get what I get. That's and we mutually agree to it.
Yeah.
That's a transaction, bro. I'm not mad at Joy, bro. I'll be honest
Nah.
with me. I'm not mad at Joy. Joy, do your thing, bro. That's why I'm glad she went back to work and act like ain't nothing happened. Be player about it. Don't say
Now
nothing. Just go over, be player.
the
She
one
was
thing that
unbothered.
I did hear
Unbothered.
about though was that after it all, she was gonna try to say she was gonna scream SA happened, and she really didn't agree to all of that stuff. But I was like, yeah, if she doing that, then she downright dirty. That's dirty to do.
Yeah,
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 that portion of it was dirty, but I didn't believe the other part, so
Yeah,
I
yeah, that's what I'm
don't
saying.
know.
Like it's all tied up in allegations, so yeah. You never
Yeah,
know what's really true and what ain't until stuff really come out in the court of law and all of that stuff.
I
right.
Cross
believe
examination.
I believe Emmanuel Bang.
I think he
I
did.
believe I
I think
believe that
Hey,
part
I think he
happened.
knocked her down.
yeah, that boy was
He
at the house. That boy was
I
at the
think he
house
knocked
with no socks on, no shoes on, boys,
yeah,
his toes out, bro.
yeah. I think he did knock her down.
yeah.
But I
But
will,
that's
I
their
will.
business, though.
That's
You
her
know what I'm
business.
saying?
Yeah,
That's her
that's their
business.
business.
And I'll say this though, because they said in the lawsuit that Faraji, that's the stylist name,
Yeah,
Hmm.
she confided in Joy Taylor about some harassment that she was going through, and Joy Taylor just just shrugged it off and dismissed her as if it
yeah.
wasn't nothing. You're like, oh, this is just part of the game. Now,
Maybe
if
that's
she
why.
did do that with her coworker, I think that's not
That ain't
cool.
cool. Yeah,
That
that's a character flaw right there.
that's
In
yeah,
my opinion.
yeah, yeah.
That's
So
a character flaw. Somebody confiding in you and you just shrugging it off. Somebody confiding in you for something like that,
yeah, that magnitude,
and you just
yes.
and you just shrugging it off. That's messed up if true. But maybe, and then Ray, there go your answer. There go our answer right there. Maybe that's why she implicated Joy in all of this mess, because she confided in her and Joy kept shrugging it off. Maybe that's the thing.
Well, so the man, I don't like to laugh, but the crazy part about it, or the part about it that like when people make claims like that, and as I read it more,
Yeah,
like what she was saying about Skip was that he put his body against hers and pressed against her breast, despite her telling him she wasn't interested in him. I'm like, in my head, I'm trying to imagine, like it just that type of interaction just seemed weird. What do you mean, put
yeah,
his body up? What does he get from that? I don't understand
Try
why.
to figure out what was happening, like for him to do that.
Yeah,
That's my, like, what was
yeah.
happening.
he trying to
I don't
put his,
know.
you know what I'm saying, on your thigh or something. What's going on? I don't know, bro. It was
That,
the way they word certain things when it comes to certain lawsuits. They word them in ways that promote some ambiguity.
mm-hmm,
And so
mm-hmm.
it allows the masses to use their own interpretation of what the hell is what happened.
Yeah,
Mhm,
And
mhm,
because some people probably reference a movie, like, oh, this happened in that movie. That's probably how I went. Or we'll reference some
yeah,
things that don't make no
yeah.
sense. And we'll be like, man, I've never done that in real life where I just walked up on a chick and pressed my chest against hers and was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. It's all a weird game, man. It's all a weird game. It's just how it's going with this particular lawsuit in itself. But I just don't believe. For me personally, I don't believe that is that big of a deal. Just honestly, I actually would encourage a lot of people to use their gifts to get to where they need to be, and that's the kind of thing that I want to talk about now. Just even if you identify your gifts as just you having some type of a flirtatious uh what's charismatic, personality. If that type of personality can get you to move forward in life, then use it in a manner that benefits you. Now you got some people that use their gifts for wicked behavior, We've talked about that when we talk about Mr. Kelly, the Pied
Oh,
Piper.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He has talents that measure far beyond a lot of people that do the same things that he does. And based on some of the things that we've read and seen, he uses those powers for seemingly evil, you know. But people that have, these attributes and these characteristics that can actually influence something to go well in their favor, then they should use them.
you gotta do it.
They should
Absolutely.
use 'em.
Like, bro, I'm 1,000, bro. I think all of us agree with that. Like, bro, we know Ray is a comedian. Like, we talk about like all of our attributes like that have gotten us to where we are in our careers. Like, you use what you got to get to where you want to be. It's just as simple as that. Like, I know some people that are not good with networking. They are not, but guess what? They are good at. They're very good technically sound, and they gonna let you know that. Like, they gonna let you know, like, hey, I don't really know how to talk to people to really do that, but I can showcase my work and what I do well. Like, I know that much. Like, I know if you ask me how to do something, I can explain that very well. Hey, you got to do what works for you. You know what I'm saying? I know some people that don't know how to do for jack shit like at work. I'm being serious, and see,
Yeah, yeah.
like you like, man, how in the world did this person even get a degree? It's somebody that just don't know how to do nothing. But guess what they do know how to do? They do know how to talk to people and get people to collaborate and get people like and talk to people to get them to do things. They know how to be a motivator. Like, that stuff works.
Works. It works.
Yeah, that's why that Joy Taylor stuff, that's why she did what she, like you said, she did what she needed to do to get where she was. I hate that.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah, yeah. I hate that. I hate that double standard. I don't know why people just mad at her for for you know what I'm saying, for doing that. It's
Yeah.
that's literally how you get to where you need to get to.
Yeah.
It's weird how people like glorify strippers and like doing all,
Bro.
like people getting their money that way, but like because Joy doing it this way and what seemingly is a corporate. I mean,
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, bro. Like you will go out, you will go and pay $39.95 for 3 months subscription to one of these
All the things.
IG models OnlyFans page, but then gonna go back door and judge Joy Taylor for getting to what she need to do and making the bread she making based on some of the
Right.
decisions that she made. Come on, dog. Come on,
TV money, fam.
man.
TV money.
We got basketball players wiping up these IG people.
Boy,
You know what I'm
what?
saying? So why is anybody judging anybody
Anybody. Yeah.
for doing what they want to do? Now, I'm not gonna say I'm perfect, and I say I don't judge everybody, because some people I just like, nah, you tripping. But when
Yeah.
it comes to stuff like this, especially with people when you're not being coerced into doing things, that's my thing, man. I try to, when I talk about situations like these, I try to talk about it from a standpoint that I understand that both adults in the situation are able mind and body and understand exactly what they're doing.
And
I
they
don't
agreed.
I and they agreed. I never try to go into these situations thinking that somebody coerced somebody into doing something, because these people are grown. Look, for me, when it comes to women and men, I don't like looking at women like children. You know what I'm saying? Like children that can be manipulated and stuff like that. I hate looking at adult women like that, because adult women are very, very brilliant. Like, our women are brilliant.